Hello everybody, my name is Tea Leaf Prophecy if you don't know who I am. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. I have a profound love for Nintendo games, farming sims, you name it, cute stuff. Welcome my crew over here. But today I thought I would share with you guys what is on my Nintendo Switch. I decided I was going to show you guys just my digital collection. I think that my physical collection is good enough that it could kind of stand alone on its own. So without further ado, let's get started. Here I have my Switch. Our very first digital game that we have is actually a demo I downloaded yesterday, which is the Doraemon Story of Seasons game. I'm a huge fan of Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, Rune Factory, My Time at Portia. If it's a farming sim, I've probably played it and I love them. So far I've only played about 10 minutes of it and then I fell asleep. Not because it was boring, but because it was late at night. I will let you guys know how it goes, but so far I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'm really gonna keep it or not, just because, you know, with Rune Factory coming out soon, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna see Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town remake. Next digital game I have is the one and only Untitled Goose game. Yes, I am obsessed with that game. I love it so much. I don't think I've ever had so much fun, you know, playing a 3-hour game than I have with Untitled Goose game. It makes me so happy being a trolly goose. My next digital game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just so convenient to have Mario Kart digital. You can just go and you can Mario Kart whenever the heck you feel like it. Next we have the SNES library, and my only gripe about the SNES library is Mario Kart. Okay, I am too old now to play Mario Kart SNES without getting motion sickness. Just one of those things. Next up we have Stardew Valley, which, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of farming sims. If you don't know what it is, Stardew Valley is like a cartoony 16-bit farming sim where you go to a farm, you gotta get to know the villagers, you have tasks to do, you run a farm, basically. Next game I have is actually Golf Story. So this is a golfing RPG. Personally, I'm not a huge golfing person. There's just something about golfing games that makes it so much more enjoyable. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for like a kind of quirky, unique game to play. The next digital game that I have is Atelier Rorona. It was just up my alley. I had never heard of it before and some people recommended it to me. I had it on my wish list for a while. The games normally individually cost between $50 to $60 in the US. Lo and behold, Nintendo had a sale where they had the entire Atelier Arland trilogy on sale for $60 for all 3 games. Hey, I see you, Nintendo. You want me to get this? I haven't played the other 2, but I am excited to get into those again. So the next thing I have is Jackbox Party Pack 4. This Jackbox was on sale during Christmas time when we had like a bunch of relatives in town, and the Jackbox games are just a really good party fun game to play, and anybody can play it even if you're not into video games. Like, as long as you have a phone or a tablet or a computer, laptop, whatever, you can play Jackbox games. Get in on it. It's fun. Like, I'm really glad that we bought it on Switch too. Jackbox. The next digital game I have is called It'll Do 2. So this game is actually a Legend of Zelda inspired clone, I guess you can say. It's definitely inspired by Zelda. You can tell that. Just kind of its own unique thing. Like, the artwork is really, really cute and quirky. It's really funny too. Like, the characters are sassy. If you're looking for a Zelda clone, a Zelda-esque game, if you have had your fill of Link's Awakening and all those other good ones that just came out on Switch, I would check out Ill too. The next two, like I said, are the other two Atelier Arland games, so Atelier Merubu and Atelier Totori. Haven't played either of them because a lot of good games have come out recently. I honestly haven't had time to play them, but I'm looking forward to picking them back up. The next digital game I have is Tetris 99. Now, let me tell you, Tetris is a game that I have a special place in my heart for. It was one of the first games that I ever was exposed to. My mom pulled out an OG Game Boy brick and busted out some Tetris. I was impressed, my little young self. I'm not the biggest fan of the whole battle royale. Like, there's so much going on all at once that you have to pay attention to. It's just not my cup of tea. You know, I was really hoping, since they released Tetris 99 for free, I was really hoping they would add a single player mode to it. And while they did add a single player mode, they added a single player mode that you have to pay money for to play single player Tetris on the Switch. And that to me is robbery. Like, Nintendo, if you're listening to this, please, 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 even if you put like old Tetris, like SNES, NES Tetris on the library, hello, I would play the heck out of it. However, I'm not going to spend $10 or however much it is now to have two-player Tetris to play with my friend or my husband or whoever is with me, when I could literally go online and there's a bajillion single-player Tetris knockoffs. So, I'm not going to do it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is actually everything that's on my Switch that is digital. Like I said, I will be making a video of my physical Switch collection. I really appreciate you guys stopping in. If you liked what you see here, leave me a comment, leave me a like, do whatever you gotta do to show your love, and we'll see you next time.